Hey guys, and here I'm today. I'm gonna show you guys some stock phrases that Eric Clapton uses a lot. And I know you guys been wanting this because I've been wanting it. I've been wanting to learn how to solo like Eric Clapton, not just copy his song solos, but actually know stuff like be able to improvise his style. So I've been listening to him a lot. I want to add to my knowledge, but I don't know. No one else can. I mean, there aren't any videos online. So best thing to do is listen a lot to music. But I've been doing that already, so I'm here to share with you guys some of the things that I've learned about Eric Clapton's style and how you can add to their playing in a couple stock phrases that he uses regularly. Okay, so the first thing to note before I start is Eric Clapton's vibrato. And he has a specific vibrato. It's not, let me get up closer. It's oh shoot. My bad. It's not like it's not like a regular finger vibrato. It's not, or with the one finger. Instead of shaking from side to side like most of us do, Eric Clapton doesn't shake from side to side. He goes up and down. And I was like, how do you do that? But just watch his videos. What he does is he lifts his hands, or I mean, he lifts his thumb off of the board, and he, for example, this one hits it and shakes it up and down. And that is a very that's Eric Clapton's unique vibrato. See what I mean? That's it. All right, guys, if you can master that, then it'll be good. All right, now on to some stock phrases. Okay, so let's start off with stock phrase number one, and this is a pretty easy one. It may get a little confusing sometimes, but he does it a lot. When he doesn't when he's stuck on something, he just stays with this, and it sounds good. I mean, like, come on. That's what it sounds like. Or using the same notes, you could do so many different variations, and he does all of these. So here's another one. And another one, backwards. And here, let's show exactly how this is played. All right, this one. So basically a hammer off. This is on the major pentatonic scale, so yeah, all right. That was the wrong note. Whoopsies. So a hit, another hit, and then a pull off, and then repeat. And he does that just to add effect. He does it a lot. So yeah, if you don't like just doing this, you can all of a sudden transition to, yeah, and it's the same thing as, but instead, and he does that a ton load. So there's our first stock phrase, which you can add into most of your solos. That if you get stuck on something, just do that. Okay, moving on to stock phrase number two. This is also another simple one, but he does it a lot. Here, for example, you can do it in combination with the one that I just told you. So here's what it is. He does that a ton load. So you could do it here. Here's what it sounds like with the first one. See how I used I couldn't connect those two right away. I had to use something else. I had to add another, sort of a filler. So what I did was, actually, no, I just made that up. I forgot what I already did. See, this is why improvising is important, because you don't always remember what you did. So what that is, it's really simple. It's just an E. Then what I do is I just put my first finger here, holding both of those notes, and just hammer off. Easy as that. Okay, another thing Eric Clapton likes to do. Obviously, everyone knows that. He loves to do that. You can do that with everything. Okay, it's not as hard as you think. It is, okay, third string, a full bend, and then using those two, just put your finger on both of the bottom two strings, and just hit them like that. So, and then on the second string at the end of the major pentatonic scale, just move it down one step. Or, I mean, if you don't feel like that, you could just do a full bend. And he uses that to transition into a song. You can do that at the beginning of a solo, when the solo is changing majors and everything, whenever you want. All right, this is probably the easiest one. Or not the other thing. That sounds cool. I just moved it down one part. It's in the major. Just move it up, and it's those two frets, or I mean the third and the second. And you can hit it. You can just hit it one at a time, all at a time. Move it. Then he does that a ton load also. All right, another stock sort of phrase that Eric Clapton likes to do in his solos. He loves to do sort of, I don't know how to explain. I'll just show you. Right there. He loves to do that stuff. And what it is if we're on the same, we've been playing the same major for the whole video, so on the third string, and then just shift it one string up, and then go back down to the first string. I mean third string. Sorry. You can do whatever you want. You can use the previous ones, like, or yeah. He does that a ton load. Not just in the middle, but you can do it on the top too. Okay. This isn't really a phrase, but it's just a little thing he likes to do to add more effect, and he does. Eric Clapton does this a lot. You can tell what I'm talking about. It's just instead of the, he does the just slides it in just a little bit. He doesn't. It's just very subtle. All right, next one. Okay, guys, this is the hardest one, but it's the one that sounds the best. Or, in your opinion, he does this to end basically most of his, so not the end of but in the middle of the solo, like he's doing some, and then just to slide all the way back down, he does a specific set of just blah, 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 notes. And that previous one that I just showed you was pretty sucky. But alright, here's what it's gonna sound like. I'm just gonna do some random Eric Clapton thing before I start going down the pentatonic, which is what sounds cool. Okay. But he does that a lot faster, or he does it like this too. So what's going on here is, after I'm doing something in the middle of my solo, for example, if I'm doing a bend, after he does that one note bend that he knows that after that I'm gonna go down the thing and then start somewhere else, he does just along the whole pentatonic scale. I don't really know how to explain it. Here, just watch. Yeah, I'm not that great of a teacher, but I just want to let you guys know how to do some stuff. Remember that thing I taught you before? Yeah, he includes that in. Or instead, hammer off. Yeah. All right, one more time. Okay, I don't know if you guys get that, but let me know in the comment section if that's confusing. Okay, let's do something else. Let's combine all these just phrases. I mean, like for me, they're all rambled in my mind because I've been playing it forever. But for you guys, it's gonna take some practicing. So, what do you like to do? Let's start off with the intro, right? Let's start off with the intro. Usually does, right? All right, let's continue the solo. He likes to go down, so, or you could just do that. Sorry. He does that a lot to double bend. Maybe he doesn't go back to the second string. So he's moving back down along the line. Remember that one? The vibrato. Alright, now let's end the solo. Alright, I have no idea how to recreate that, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Probably gonna get it wrong. Yeah, okay. No, I didn't do it right. But, you see there, my natural instincts took over, and it was Eric Clapton style. He does a lot of hammer offs, so don't be afraid just to do hammer offs in one string. Move along down. That's also Eric. He also does that. Clapton also does that. Okay, so another thing Eric Clapton likes to do, besides being in the major, he likes to move across majors, and that's what makes stuff cool. So, here's the major we're in. Let's move. Remember this one? Now, where do we go after this? Well, assuming that you know, in any major scale, just move another 2 steps, and then another four steps, and then you're back, or you're not back yet, but you're almost back to another major. Then just move 2 steps, and then right here is going to be your next major. But apparently I don't have any more notes here, so let's start back. You don't have to go all the way. You can stop wherever you want, but wherever you stop, you got to know what other notes are up here. And for this particular one, it's this scale. Again. So, if we're going along with the solo, he likes to do, in this particular scale, he likes to do a lot of hammer offs. And then a bend. He likes to express particular notes a lot. Like that one, that was pretty sick. Okay. See what I did? A lot of hammer offs. See, I just moved on to another scale. All right, let's go a little further down the scale. All right. That is also something Eric Clapton does a lot, which just came out of my mind because that's how much I listen to Eric Clapton. Alright, I can get much more complicated with you guys, but I don't think I have the teaching skills to. Okay, so let's go back to that, away from the major. Let's start at the major, though. Alright, now we're in a different part, which I have no clue what it's called, because I don't really know how to read music. But, well, once you're in here, you can do whatever I told you, all the stock phrases from before. You can do, or, or, remember the, you can do that here also. Alright, let's go back. I lost it. Alright, that also sounds cool. But in this particular phrase, a lot of his solos, he likes to just go all the way here. And you could use that to end a solo, actually. Yeah, cool. But what I really wanted to tell you guys is he does that same pattern, but backwards. And see what I did there? One move of note for the second one, for the second string. Ah, crap! I messed up. Alright, a lot of rundowns, a lot of cool notes, a lot of hammer offs, and a lot of Clapton. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. By the way, this Friday, preseason, Broncos versus Seahawks. Go Hawks!